I couldn't help but notice something that has been troubling me. I see you've gotten quite skilled at picking and choosing what you like from my word. I gave you this book, filled with words that were meant to guide and inspire you. But it seems that the message has been twisted. Cherry-picking scriptures. A phenomenon that burdens my heart. You take my words out of context, cherry-picking the verses that suit your desires and conveniently ignoring others. Yet, you claim to know and follow my divine will. This practice has caused division, hatred, and confusion among you, and here's the thing, I don't hate anyone. Ever. You use my words to justify discrimination, oppression, and even violence against your fellow beings. This was never my intention. Let's talk about the hot-button issues. I see you quoting scriptures to condemn those who love differently, those who question, or those who simply look different. But do you forget the teaching of love and acceptance that I emphasize? My scriptures are filled with compassion, forgiveness, and understanding. Are you only following the parts that confirm your prejudice or hate? When you take one verse out of context, you miss the big picture. You need to understand the full context of my words, and see the true message of love and acceptance. Take the time to delve into the deeper meaning of my teachings. Seek wisdom, compassion, and empathy in every chapter. When you judge others based on a few verses, while ignoring your own shortcomings, you're missing the whole point. Don't use my words to justify hatred, discrimination, or harm. Don't hide behind select verses when it suits your agenda. I see through it all. It's not about pointing fingers. It's about love, compassion, and understanding. My word is full of wisdom, love, and guidance. Each passage complements the other. So cherry-picking is like trying to solve a puzzle with missing pieces. To truly understand my word, you need to read it in context. Don't just latch onto a verse that suits your agenda. The words I have given you are not weapons to be wielded, nor are they tools for manipulation. They are a guiding light, a roadmap to live a life filled with love, compassion, and understanding. Yet, I see you twist my words to justify your own desires, to divide and exclude. This is not how I intended it. My message is one of inclusivity and acceptance, not of persecution and exclusion. When you cherry-pick verses to fit your agenda, you miss the essence of my teachings. You warp my intentions and perpetuate division among my children. I am a God of love, compassion, and unity. Apply my word with wisdom, considering the message as a whole. Remember, it is not your place to judge. Let love be your guiding principle, not the selective words you find in my book. You claim to follow my word, but do you really? My truth is not meant to be cherry-picked. You can't simply embrace the scriptures that align with your beliefs, while conveniently discarding the rest. When you judge and condemn others, are you truly loving them as I command? Or, are you merely using scripture to justify your biases and spread hatred? It's time you realize that my message is one of love, acceptance, and compassion. Highlighting only the verses that support your opinions distorts the true essence of my teachings. You must seek a deeper understanding of my word and apply it holistically. This will allow you to embrace and understand the full breadth of my truth. So, let's stop the selective application and embody my teachings in their entirety. You often conveniently ignore the challenging passages that don't align with your desires or beliefs. This selective scripture application leads to a distorted understanding of my ultimate message. Skipping verses on love, compassion, and forgiveness. focusing solely on passages that condemn and divide. This inconsistency disconnects you from my intended plan for your life. Instead, let's strive for a deeper understanding of the entire message. My message is clear: love one another, treat each other with kindness and respect. Embrace the diversity I have created in you. Seek understanding, not superiority. Extend grace, not condemnation. Let compassion drive your actions, not selective scripture application. I do not play favorites when it comes to scripture. There are no loopholes or exemptions for cherry picking. My word is a complete package, even if it challenges your preconceived notions. Embrace the challenge of applying all aspects of scripture and experience the true power of my love. You can't simply focus on verses that make you feel comfortable. My word is not a buffet where you pick and choose what suits your taste. It's a divine roadmap for your life. Every verse, every chapter, every book holds purpose and significance. By selectively applying only certain parts, you risk distorting my intended message. My truth is not a menu meant to cater to your personal preferences. Today, challenge yourself to embrace the entirety of my word. Remove the filter of convenience and open your heart to the wisdom, guidance, and transformative power that every single verse offers. Remember, you are not here to mold my word to fit your life, but to mold your life to align with my word. It's time to dive deep into the word, seeking understanding and wisdom to guide your life more consistently. Religion was never meant to divide. It was meant to unite, to bring people closer to one another and to me. Stop using my words as weapons against each other. That's not love. That's not me. Rather than avoiding challenging passages, embrace them, wrestling with their meaning, and growing in your faith. Scripture is full of wisdom and guidance, but it requires deep understanding and context. Seek my guidance, ask for discernment, and I'll reveal the deeper meaning. In a world desperate for compassion and understanding, be the one who truly abides by my message. Show the world what it means to follow Christ. Understand that my divine truth is too intricate to be captured by any single verse alone. The world has distorted my views on women. I gave you Eve, a partner, an equal. Yet, you use my words to suppress, silence, and belittle them. Women are strong, smart, and capable, just like men. It's time you start seeing that. Caring for the poor, the sick, and the marginalized. I made it crystal clear. Yet, you twist my words to favor the wealthy, to turn your back on those in need, and to ignore their suffering. That's not what I had in mind. It's time to love unconditionally. To stand against injustice, and to truly acknowledge the depth and complexity of my scriptures. I'm not saying my words are easy to apply. They challenge you, they push you to grow, to evolve. But that's the point. They're meant to be a guide, a compass for your soul, not a means to satisfy your ego. It's time to unmask the hypocrisy and strive to live out all the beautiful teachings in my word, not just the ones that conveniently suit our own agendas. Use scripture as a tool to bring people together, to uplift, and to inspire. Remember, no one is perfect. So before you use my words to judge others, take a moment to reflect upon your own actions and words. Stop selectively quoting scripture to justify your actions, breeding division and intolerance in my name. Remember, you can't selectively follow my word. Cherry-picking scriptures is a dangerous practice. It undermines the integrity of my message, and distorts its true meaning. When you only focus on the verses that support your views, you risk promoting hypocrisy and twisting my words, which creates confusion. You become like Pharisees, using the Bible as a tool for your own personal gain and self-righteousness. When you condemn others for their differences, you desecrate the very essence of my teachings. It is not your duty to judge, but to love unconditionally, just as I have loved you. Remember, I am the ultimate judge. It's time to move away from the harmful habit of cherry-picking verses that suit your biases. So, my request to you today is simple. Open your hearts, open your minds, and open your eyes to the full message of my words. No more picking and choosing. Embrace the entirety of my teachings with compassion, understanding, and a genuine desire to make the world a better place. It's time to challenge yourself. Reflect upon your interpretation and application of Scripture. I implore you to examine yourself. Here's my blunt message to you. Stop ignoring your own flaws, approach the Word humbly, and read the whole book. I love you.